Azure Dragon is a pretty uncreative name. Like, yeah, he's an Azure Dragon. Wow. That's why I'll be calling him by his Japanese name for this video, Seiryu. He looks great though. He always reminded me of Gyarados, one of my favourite Pokemon. I think I slightly prefer Seiryu though. He just pulls off the Chinese dragon look better in my opinion. But how does he fare in competitive? Let's see. Seiryu's first flaw is his S ranking, meaning he has to put up some seriously good qualities to be put in a team. However, Seiryu is a yokai you don't necessarily have to build around, and he can fit in a lot of teams mainly due to his stats. He has great HP and speed, and equal offensive stats. His defense isn't great, but we can still work with this. Both of his defenses being equal means he can work on both physical and magic teams, though I'd say he works better on magic teams because his ultimate is water based rather than physical based, and it's not so long such a good yokai that it's really easy to boost him water wise. Looking at his offenses though, they're actually not that good, both around the 120s. This is where his skill, Dragon Force, comes in. Once he's at low HP, his offensive stats get a powerful buff and lets him actually pull his weight a bit better. This puts them on the level of yokai like Seiryu and Kurumumi as a mixed attacker, though it does require a bit more setup. His most commonly run item is a 1 HP soul for this reason, as it assures he can live a hit while triggering his skill. From there, you can move him back to a protected position and let him do some serious damage. But is this actually all that good? Not really, since you're using your S slot for a mixed attacker that needs to be on really low HP to even be just on par with Kurumumi and Seiryu. However, these two I would consider a lot worse than Seiryu as mixed attackers. This is because they both need to hold Nocturne Souls to be mixed attackers, while Seiryu can use both of his strong attacking stats freely. Seiryu technique is Paradise, and Kurumumi's is Drain, so especially Seiryu, both of them won't really be able to use their great defense at all without Nocturne Soul. And even then, even if you do decide to use Nocturne Soul in one of their item slots, they actually need Bad Medicine and Black to use the magic side. Meanwhile, Seiryu can work freely for either side of the attacking spectrum, while being able to hold a Humpty Jumpty Soul or whatever 1 HP soul you want to use. He doesn't need the support of any specific skill to excel as a mixed attacker. However, there are some really hard counters to him, such as Orkney's Lubu, as after getting knocked down to Dragon Force activation, he has to hide behind a tank to make use of it. And this won't really be a problem, except for the fact that Lubu just so happens to be one of, if not the most popular and strongest wall breaker in the whole game. Sad to the Bone also annihilates Seiryu if he is used on Switcheroo, and since almost every Switcheroo team runs Slant to the Bone, it's a matchup we really don't want to see. Can deal with it though, because you have to really know what you're doing to use him well, but if you can, he will surely reward you and be a valuable member of your offensive teams. What do you think of Seiryu? Do you prefer Azure Dragon? I know I don't. Thanks for watching and have a good day.